Hello everybody, it's me, TONIK TTW, and we've been playing some hard games in Le Fantasque, learning how to play it to the best of its abilities and my ability, trying to find a groove to get in and get the most out of this ship. We've had some big games, we've had some bad games as we've tried to follow that very steep learning curve upwards. But here we are hunting the Kraken and asking Poseidon to give us his blessing on this one. We've got a tier 6, a tier 7 game. We've got 3 destroyers, a Benson, Yadachi and a Lightning. All very capable boats in their own way. And yeah, we're going to see a couple of those as we get into this game. So we're here, we're on trap, we're starting in the center of the map, we're on B cap, and as I always say in destroyers, play your cap and then go out and do the rest. Spot, capture and kill. Now with 3 destroyers in the game, there's bound to be one on each capture point. Early game, people do like to sneak in here, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm expecting the Yadachi, perhaps, but with some big ships in the game. Is he out hunting for torpedo damage? I don't know. The teams are evenly split, but if you look behind me, we're not really going to get any support from those guys as they appear to be heading across to C cap. It always seems to be the way with this one that if you spawn on the opposite side on C, you're going to get that strong push. But here we are, we're on the cap, we're starting to turn it, and we're going to keep an eye out looking for that to be contested, because if it does get contested, then something's in here with us. We see the Lightning spotted across on C cap. Range to him means that I'm not in torpedo range, so even if he did throw some torpedoes through the middle, they're unlikely to reach me. And those guys across on C cap are going to do a good job of wrecking red across there and pushing in. But I'm a little bit on my own here in the middle of the map, feeling a little bit isolated. We're watching as the clock ticks down for the capture point. And I have got a cup of tea with me this morning, and I may mute the mic every now and then and just have a sip of it, just to keep the old vocal cords lubricated. But here we are, we've got a full solo cap. They've managed to get rid of the Lightning across on C cap, and they're now pushing in. Now a good thing about this game is, if you want base XP, then capture points, capture assists, cap defense, they're all good for it. And we are going to push out while the guys across on A cap are trying to hold a red team push down there, because if you look at the teams, they've split. Our strong flank is C, their strong flank appears to be A. But we're going to get in on this cap, support this team and get it turned quickly, because if we aren't detected, then we can't be reset, and that will help the points tick up in our favor. Domination, you don't have to fight hard if you control the caps. I've said it before and I'll always say it again. If you control the caps, you do not have to get all the kills. You can take that points win. But these guys are working hard to get the kills. We have lost a destroyer across here on C, but that Vanguard is not long of this world, and he is going to disappear back to port. So that is it. We lose the destroyer on A cap. That leaves me as the only destroyer on blue team. Red team still have the Yadachi, and they still have the Benson. Now, where I thought the Adachi might be on B cap, one of them most certainly spawned in the center of the map, but we can see there that there is a destroyer. I think it's the Benson is heading towards B. So we are now going to push back and we are going to go on the defense. The Brandenburg is being absolutely hammered, and he's running away. And I'm just pinging the map to say, hey, look, guys, push to the south, try and counter this push coming around. And I'm thinking, can I get out to the Brandenburg and support him? But looking, he's too far away. He's taken a lot of damage. He isn't going to survive this one. And so we decide that B is the place that we need to be, waiting for this destroyer to push in. I'm calling for assistance. I'm expecting to bump the Benson here. I've got my engine boost running, which drops my concealment to 4.4 kilometers, and I'm going to get my guns on. I'm putting my torpedoes where I think he's going to appear, and then I'm looking for a way out of here if he comes round that corner fast. We have our main battery reload boosters available to us, and those are going to come in handy. But this is where you really do have to pick and choose your fights in this boat, because not only is the Benson going to come in, but the Adachi is going to come in too. And I've kind of put myself in the middle of everything, while blue team on C-Cap want to chase that one ship off the back of the map. But please, guys, head across this way. We get the Benson detected, we get the first salvo off, but the corner of the island just covers it. I check to see if my torpedoes are reloaded. No, they're not. We're going to have to stay on guns. He's already damage controlled once. If we can get a fire, that is going to burn him down. But watch what happens here. I'm spotted. He's going gun zone. Some of my team is shooting at him, but all of red team, as you can see by the Santa tracers coming in, is shooting at me. I get lit on fire, and here is where things are going to get very, very sticky. We managed to avoid most of those shells. We pick up another battleship out there, and I'm thinking, do I want to be on this cap? But it's too late. The Adachi is there. We're going to have to turn into him to keep him spotted. We put the torpedoes out, thinking he's going to run and try and pick up a torp hit as he tries to get out of there. But everybody on red team is focusing me now. I am spotted because I've fired my guns. The only thing I can hope is that they've all got long reloads, and I can survive long enough to get rid of this Adachi. It's pretty much even Stevens at the moment, 1 cap each, and it's the same number of ships, 5 on each team, and I'm putting myself in some serious danger here, pushing forward. But I'm going to use a trick that I've used before. There is the Adachi, and look, gun lock doesn't pick up the nearest target, but that Goliath now is closing in fast. We haven't got torpedoes available. We do get spotted. I want to try and use this Adachi smokescreen to drop detection. The Goliath now has fired. Now is my turn to turn and run. I'm looking at where blue team are. I am literally calling for help to say, look, get this guy off my backside, because it's a dangerous place to be right now. The smokescreen does give us concealment, but he is closing in fast, and this is like a little kid running to his big brother. I am running back through here to these guys, drawing that Goliath now towards me. I know he's going to have another salvo available. There we go. Now we can hopefully get turned out of here, drop detection, and move into some open water. And we do throw a set of torpedoes back there as we turn out to have a look and see what is out here. We've got an advantage at the moment. We've got a one ship advantage. There's a battleship and a cruiser in there now to take care of that guys now. These two guys now know that I'm in open water. They are going to stay spotted. And now we're going to use torpedoes. Our engine boost has run down, so we're back on 5.5k concealment, but that's shortly going to come back on for us in less than 10 seconds. And now we can use that to reduce our concealment and also give us some extra speed. Set of torpedoes going out on the Georgia. We've got another set coming up shortly. There is another battleship out here. That Georgia is staying bowing. The guys now looks like he is ticking down on the damage. We are playing for position now. Somebody puts a salvo at the front of the guys now. Doesn't do a lot to it, but it keeps him sailing in a straight line, and he picks up those torpedoes. Now I do get picked up by a spotter plane here, and watch this KGV. He knows I'm coming. He's going to start turning hard. He's coming towards me, so I want to open up a little bit of distance because I don't want to be too close when this engine boost runs down. He gets absolutely clattered with one salvo, then a second. I'm looking for torps, and I thought, well, screw this. He's got nothing left on him. We get the guns over, and it's a very paltry 363 hit point kill. But he is gone from the map too. I'm on 4 kills. There is one ship left. He is there between B and C caps with an island covering him. The majority of our team are either on this side of B cap or they're inside B cap. They've done a great job so far in knocking red team off the map. Even the cap that we don't have across at A was fiercely contested, and those guys held out for as long as they did. Now you'll see me here asking the guys for assistance and telling them to get back because I'm feeling a little bit selfish and a little bit greedy. But that's all right once in a while, as long as it's not every game, because I really want the Kraken out of this one. But I am going to still push and spot and do what I can for the team. We know that guy is in range just of torpedoes. We get the shots off. Somebody puts a salvo on and tickles them, and we go guns. We go guns thinking if we can get a fire on this guy, then we can kill him. He's fired his guns. I'm still 5 seconds per salvo, rippling the shells off there. Shots in the air. We get the Kraken. Finally. That was a little bit cheap. We did do a bit of work with the battleship and the 2 destroyers. The 4th kill was a bit of a cheap one, but that one was just picking up the pieces. We finish at the top of the board with 2,869 base XP, but that is Le Fantasque christened with the Kraken. I hope you've enjoyed this one. It's another one for the Kraken collection. That's 114 now. We're going to try and keep adding to that. Stick around, click on one of these videos, or go and watch the Kraken playlist in its entirety. Until next time, take care of yourselves, and goodbye.